Hi beauties, I'm coming at you today to talk about skincare, okay? So we know if we want to look younger that our skincare is so important, right? It doesn't matter what makeup tips that I teach you if you're not taking good care of your skin. It's that important. So make sure you're hydrated, make sure you're drinking lots of water to make sure that you're getting as much hydration internally as you can, right? To help the pores and help everything. There are so many masks that I can teach you guys about, but really I need for you to kind of reach out to me and just say, hey, what do I do for large pores? What do I do for, do you know when you see some people and you look at their skin and it just kind of looks like their foundation just sunk into it and it just looks dry and icky, right? They probably have to exfoliate, okay? Because your skin should be nice and smooth if you're doing what you need to do. Now, my skin is so dry. Like I am telling you, I have the driest skin that you can have. So when I started doing skincare, it made a huge, amazing difference. The only time that I break out now anymore is when I'm stressed, which, if you guys know, I just had shoulder surgery 6 weeks ago. And so I've been pretty stressed about getting better and stuff. So we can't take stress out of our life, right? We can't make ourselves where we never break out ever, okay? But we can do as good as we can, and we can learn the tricks to hide the things that we can't help, right? So if you get acne, then you can learn a trick from me of how to hide it. Or if we get dry skin, we can learn a trick from me of how to hide it. So exfoliating is huge. I taught you how to exfoliate your lips. We have an exfoliating mask and you put it all over your face and it helps to get all that dead, dry skin off. And let me tell you, the difference between your skin when you exfoliate and when you don't is huge, huge. Trust me, you need to exfoliate, okay? So I use the exfoliating mask. It's our white mask and I use it once a week. I guess I should be showing you guys these masks. Let me grab them for you. This just shows you how I own way too many things because I could do video after video after video to teach you guys all this stuff. Okay, so this is our exfoliating mask. If you haven't seen me do the exfoliating mask and you want to, I have done a video with the exfoliating mask. So just say exfoliate in the comments and I can tag you on it. But basically, it smells so good. It's like going to a massage parlor. You know how they just smell so clean and good? So that's what you need. Everybody needs that. I don't care if you have oily skin or you have dry skin, but if you have dry skin, you especially need to do that. If you have rosacea, stuff like that, you want to be more gentle about what you like, whereas I will massage it into my face really good. You want to be gentle about that. So the next mask I'm going to talk to you about is probably my favorite mask. Yeah, definitely my favorite mask. As you can see, it's almost gone. But this mask is called the Perfecting Mask. It's the black mask you see me wear in a lot of my videos. And this mask, it is going to suck all of the junk out of your pores. So if you look at your face and you say, Michelle, I've got all these pores that you can see. It's not just you. Everybody has that if they don't clean their pores out, okay? Especially oily skin. If you have oily skin, you know, this is gonna help suck that oil out of there because if you're not cleaning your face and you're not getting all of that oil out of your face, for example, a lot of people who have oily skin, they think they shouldn't moisturize, right? Because they're like, well, I don't want to put more moisture on top of it. Well, what happens is your face freaks out because it's not getting moisturized and it produces more oil. So make sure you're moisturizing. You got to moisturize every day, whether you have dry or oily skin, but especially if you have dry skin. But make sure you're doing it, okay? So this mask, the reason I love this mask so much is because when you put it on your face, and again, I've done a video on this. So if you want to see a video on it, just, you know, call this one. This is the Perfecting Mask. So just put perfect in the comments. This mask is actually going to bubble up and you can actually see, like, let's just say my skin is really, really icky right here. It starts to bubble up and you can feel it. And my sons do this with me and it you can feel it massaging. It feels like it's bubbling up on your skin and massaging your skin. So it feels so good. And just being able to know, just kind of be able to feel that it's working really helps. I don't know. And it feels like I'm pampering myself. I mean, you can take 5 minutes out of your day, guys. You have to take 5 minutes out of your day to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people, right? So get yourself the exfoliating mask. I promise. I mean, the perfecting mask. I promise you won't regret it. So use this one once a week too. If my face breaks out, which like I said, I've been really stressed lately, so I have this nice giant zit that wanted to come up. You can just put this, I mean, I did my whole face, of course, because I need to shrink my pores and get all that junk from the air and, you know, from pollution and all that out of my skin. But when I have acne, I will put just a little bit on that spot, okay? And normally it'll suck all that junk out of there and it'll go away the next day. So that's why I really like it. If you get a really big one, I mean, sometimes it might take 2 or 3 days of having to put it on there, but that's a little secret. Then we have, like I was telling you, I have super dry skin. So this blue mask, which smells so good. This one probably smells the best. This is probably my favorite in terms of smelling. But this one feels a little bit different. The exfoliating mask feels like you're exfoliating. The black mask feels like it's massaging your face. This one is cool. It just feels cold to your face. And it's the hydrating mask. And it is wonderful if your skin is super, super dry. So what I do is I will, at the beginning of the week, I will exfoliate my skin, okay? And I will use this the next day to help make my skin nice and smooth. And then another day, I'll use the black mask. So I use all 3 masks at least once in that week, depending on how my skin is feeling. But this will help you. It's a 7-minute mask. I think most of our masks, I think the black mask is 5 minutes, and I think the other masks are 7 minutes, something like that. But the great thing about this one is if you're super, super dry, and unfortunately as we get older, that's what happens, is we start to lose the moisture in our skin, and we don't want to lose the moisture in our skin because that's what makes our wrinkles and fine lines go woo to the world. That's what makes our pores go woo to the world. So make sure you're always putting moisture into your face. If you have rosacea, better be putting rose water on it, because that will put moisture into your face. In fact, I love to spray rose water like after I put my foundation on today and I put my setting powder on. If you have really dry skin, you can put setting spray, or you can put rose water to kind of help to set it, and it puts moisture into your skin. So it's really awesome. But the awesome thing about this, if your skin is really, 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 really dry, then instead of just wearing this for 7 minutes, you can put this on your skin and go to bed with it and wake up the next morning and wash it off with warm water. Yeah. And when I first got this, I was a little scared to do that, so I didn't do it for a little while. I was like, I don't want that on my pillow, but I promise you, it doesn't get on your pillow. It just soaks into your skin. You kind of have like this light blue sheen to your face. Again, I've done this in a video, so if you want to see it, then say hydrating mask, and I will let you see that video. But basically, you put this on your skin and you go to bed, and of course let it dry for like 7 minutes, and then go to bed, and it won't rub off on your pillow. The next day you are good to go. So yeah, so those are the masks that I own. There's also one for oily skin. I can't talk for it because I don't have oily skin, but my customers who have oily skin swear by it and say it is wonderful. So if you have oily skin, then check that one out. Let me tell you a little secret about the skincare. So the skincare I use, it is called Uology. And what I love about this is that I can order it and it comes to me however much I want it to. So I have it where it comes to me every 3 to 4 months, and you can change it. So let's just say that, which you need to be using it every day. But let's just say something happens and you didn't use it as much as you did the first month. Then you can say, oh, don't send it to me every month. Send it to me every 3 months or whatever. So you can at any time change it. So subscribing to get your skincare in the mail, all it's doing is helping to, number one, keep you from having to go to the store or hunting me down, right? Number two, it keeps you from having to wait for it to be mailed, because you wake up one day and you're like, oh my gosh, Michelle, I need the exfoliating mask. And then you have to wait for me to mail it to you, right? Or you can go to crazybusybeauty.com, but you still got to wait for it to come to you, right? So the cool thing about getting the subscription is you know it's going to come to you every so often, and you don't even have to think about it. It just arrives and you're like, yay. And it's such a fun box. I just love when I get it in the mail. It's like Christmas. And you can order however you want. There's a skincare quiz. So if you want the quiz, put quiz in the comments, and I will send you the skincare quiz. And it basically tells you what you need. And it's different for every single person. So you see these are called boosters. And see how they're color coded? So like yellow is my day cream, blue is my night cream, and then this is my face wash, it's purple. And so that way you know what goes with what. But you can just order the face wash, or you can just order the day and night cream. Like you can kind of mix it up of what you want. There's different options. But I literally like get all of my skincare, and you save 20% when you do it that way. And I'm all about saving money. And if you guys didn't already know it, if you're my VIP at Crazy Busy Beauty, when you're my VIP, every time you order $100, and this can be you ordered a mascara in January and then you ordered eyeshadow in March. When you add up to $100, then you get $10 in YCash. You just have to order on my website, crazybusybeauty.com, and it keeps track of that through your email. Amazing. So yeah, so I thank you by giving you $10 YCash to use for whatever you want to. And since your skincare, you're going to save 20% by ordering it through the subscription, and your skincare will be over $100, you're right there going to get $10 right off the bat. So there you go. That's what I'm here for. If you ever order more than $200 from me at one time, tell me to put it on a link, because then I'm going to give you $20. Anytime you spend $200, make sure you tell me that, because I want to give you $20 to thank you. So that's a link. Okay, so I'm so excited about this. I'm running out of breath. So I just wanted to show you kind of how these work. So my day cream, which I am almost out of, is what I'm going to show you. So like I said, they're color coded. And what's so cute, they come with directions. Not that you really need directions, but what I think is cute is see how it's called Michelleology. And then it shows you the boosters. So each product has 3 boosters, and you pick it by, you can either pick it yourself or you can take the quiz, and then the quiz will say, girl, you got large pores, so you need this booster. But it's so cool. So it's not going to be like your mom. It's not going to be like your best friend. It's not going to be like your neighbor. It's going to be what your skin needs, okay? And my son, he actually uses the cleanser, and he loves the cleanser too. So but this basically tells you what the boosters are. You can write them on here if you want to. I don't, but you can, and that way you won't forget the next time. If you're on the subscription, it'll just keep coming to you, so you don't have to remember. But if you just say you tried this and I don't want you to forget what boosters you ordered, then, you know, you can write it on here, and that way you'll remember what it is. So I think that's cool that they do that. But they basically give you the 3 boosters, and you're going to take the lid off, and just know that every product is not going to be filled all the way to the top, because you have to have room for your boosters, right? So you're going to take your boosters and you're just going to squeeze them into your product, okay? And like I said, they're all color coded. So take all 3 boosters. It also comes with a little spatula so that you guys can also mix it together. I'll show you what that looks like. Well, if I can grab it here, but it comes with a spatula, so you mix it all together. So you take your 3 boosters, you mix it together, and then you can apply all of your products. Is that not the coolest thing? And it's named after you. I mean, you can't get any cooler than that. So if you want the subscription, you can go to crazybusybeauty.com, and order the subscription under skincare. It's like I said, you're going to save 20%. So it's such a great deal. And you know that it's going to, that skincare quiz will tell you exactly what you need. But reach out to me if you need my help. If you're not sure which mask you want to start off with, you can put it in the comments and tell me about your skincare. Or private message me, whatever works for you. I'm here for you guys to help you. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Mwah.